Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Human First Top 10. Today we have the opportunity of interviewing Chef the Barber from Sharp Image Barbershop, and we're coming to you live from Bryan, Connecticut.
Says salute. My name is Ruben Cisneros, aka Chef the Barber, aka Chef for short. I'm originally born in Humacao, Puerto Rico, raised in Paterson, New Jersey, and now I'm in Eastern Connecticut.
Chef, so I'm really curious about your name, man. It sounds like you cooking up some fades and all that, man. But where does the name establish from?
Well, when I first opened my Instagram account, it was 5-Star the Barber, just because I like 5-star wall equipment. I went to the Sizzle Salute show, and I actually brought them some food. I brought them some pernil, yellow rice, I think potato salad. They loved it, and they said to them with the whole chef and barber thing. And Sizzle Salute to my boy Sefro. He's the one that actually came up kind of with the name. I kind of twisted it around Chef the Barber. And I love it. I ran with it, and I love cooking. I was a chef. I still am, but profession-wise, I'm a barber. So I just let the two intertwine, and I love it.
Oh, that's a cool nickname, man. I like it, man. Cooking up in the kitchen and cooking it up with the fades.
Yep.
All right, so as barbers, we like our days off. What do you like to do on your days off?
Man, I rarely give myself a day off because I'm still building my shop. I'm only a year in. But when I do have a day off, family, man, I like to be with my kids, my wife. I just like to spend as much time with them as possible, really. Soon, I'm gonna have to, get in a workout routine or something, because, arroz con bichuela.
Yeah, you ain't that way. You that. Puerto Rican food is good, man. All right, so to get our day started, we come into the shop. We need some motivation. What's your favorite genre of music?
I listen to everything. I put my Pandora on today's hits. I like everything from Taylor Swift to Jadakiss. If I'm on my personal time, I like reggaeton, I like reggae, I like calypso. I like all types of music, anything that has a rhythm to it, But when I'm at the shop, I like to keep it G-rated, so I let that playlist play and love it.
All right, awesome, man. While you're listening to music, what's your favorite hairstyle to do?
Comb over, with or without a hard part. I think it's one of the most classic cuts. It's one of those cuts that if you're a barber and your shear game is on point, this will help it, especially doing things correctly, parting the hair certain ways, doing things more uniform, and it's a clean look for anybody, honestly, depending on the hair type. But even with, let's say you have curly hair on top, you can still do like a comb over kind of haircut, hard parted, do a nice clean fade on the side, and I just feel like it brings character to the person.
It does. It also works for the corporate guys, business guys, so
yeah.
It's an all-around classic that fits all those working folks.
That's why I believe. I believe, whatever walk of life you come from, that haircut or that hairstyle, it can be anywhere from urban, like you said, to the corporate office. Exactly. And I have all those clients from those walks of life get their haircuts.
All right, Chef. So us barbers, we always have a favorite tool to use, whether it's scissors, whether it's clippers, whether it's a blow dryer, or a favorite brand of hairspray, gel, whatever. Which is your favorite brand of tools to use throughout the day while you work?
Great question. I stick with Wall and Andis. I tried lots of companies. Don't get me wrong, great products out there, but to me, to get a whole day's worth of work done and a lot of heads, I just feel like, especially to get the job done more efficient, to get the job done faster, it cuts very, most of the clippers cut really good, the trimmers too. But for like blow dryers, atypical blow dryer really, products, Papi Chulo style pomade, I love it. Cream, I love that too. And with products, I'm very specific. I'm not one of those guys or barbers or stylists that just use something because of popularity. I like to try a lot of things, and I gotta swear by it. For example, Slick Gorilla says salute to that company. They sent me their volumizing powder, and let me tell you, it's one of the best products I've ever used. But for shears, I like my Hanzos. They're nice and sharp. They cut my knuckles off.
Yeah, I think we all experienced that with the Hanzos, man. I got a few scars on my knuckles as well. All right, Chef. So we all got a story on how we got into the industry. Tell me how you got into the industry.
I've been on and off cutting hair for 16 years. It started when I was a young kid in the Heldon and Patterson part of New Jersey. I remember I used to walk by this barbershop on Belmont Ave called Community Barbershop, and I always used to see, like, I would stop and just glance at the owner of the shop. His chair was by the window, and I would always just watch for a few minutes before I had to go to school or wherever the case, wherever I was going. And one day he came outside, and Danny said, "Hey, you like what I do?" I was like, "Yeah, it looks pretty cool." I remember those exact words. He brought me inside and he let me finish the haircut. Never had touched a pair of clippers, only messed it up my own head, you know, but he brought me inside. I was in love with it ever since, you know, and I always worked in shops. It was discouraging when people always said, and to this day, and you know, those tell you things like, it's not a real job, you need to get, you know, so that's why I say on and off, because when I was cutting hair, I used to get dragged out the shop, you know, by my step pops, because even he thought it wasn't a real job, you know, for example. And you know, now people see it's not a job, it's a career. So being licensed, you know, after 16 years, I'm gonna be 33 this year, December. It's the best decision I ever made. Barbering changed my life, you know. It gave me a career where I could, you know, support my family. I could support myself. Something I love to do, even on a slow day. I love being here. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world, really.
Awesome, man. Great to see you doing great work, and I'm glad that you chose this career path, because it really saved a lot of us from a lot of lifestyles that are out there.
Definitely.
Chef, so us barbers, we always have somebody we look up to or somebody who mentors us. Who did you have a chance to look up to or have as a mentor?
First and foremost, I just want to say, through the last 5-6 years, there were a lot of people I looked up to, but now I narrowed that down because, you know, in this industry, there are some people who just want your support so they can gain their character and stuff like that. But the people I still look up to from day one, I want to say the owner of Ace Cosmetology and Barber Training Center, Gary Olmstead. He was a barber at one point. He had a dream. He opened up a school when no one believed in him. Now he's hopefully on his fourth school in Willamette. I'll see you there, Gary. Lou the Barber. I remember following him when he had 2,000 followers. Now he's big time in California, working next to people like Philip Wolf Hair, you know, Salon Republic, and he never shies away from advice. There's my boy Turbo Barber and Ace of Fades and Waterbury, JM the Barber, he's there too. Pretty much anyone there, all their staff. There's just so many people I can name. I can even name my boy Kino. You know, I'm happy seeing what he's doing, and it's inspiring me to do something different too. You know, even my young barber Fitz, I look up to him. Even though he's a young, I still consider him a kid. He's young. He's still learning. He reminds me of myself when I was hungry, and when I was his age. You know, when everyone told me barbering is nothing, this and that. He already went. He got a taste of that. You know, and to see how he deals with it is inspiring. But yeah, there's a lot of people.
It's great because as he's young and he's here next to you, working alongside you, now you're his mentor. So he has somebody to look up in the industry who has 10 plus years in this.
No, definitely, you know, and then there's just people who I don't know, like people inspire me, like people like my wife. That every time I want to quit school, you know, her and Gary will always push me. You know, it took me almost 2.5 years to finish school with all the stuff I had going on with my life. But yeah, like there's a lot of people who inspire me, and I still look up to them. And I
it's
think,
like they say, it takes a great woman to make a great man.
Of course, you know, every king needs a queen, man.
That's right. All right, Chef. So, what are some tips that you have for the new and upcoming barbers in this generation?
Yeah, this almost goes back to the same question with the, you know, success behind the chair. You got to be the first one in, last one out. You got to take initiative. I'll never forget when I saw my barber, I come in and he's on his hands and knees wiping down the bottoms of the chair. I didn't say nothing. I usually just say things like sweet, mop, whatever, you know, things like that. No, take initiative. Treat the place like it's yours, you know, because it's training you to be a better version of you, and you're gonna be ready on your own shop one day, and a lot faster too. That's one. Two, don't fall for the, like, social media is a great tool, but don't let it consume you. If you're not getting followers, don't think you're not gonna be successful, because that's BS. Don't try to make it look like, I know you guys see, especially the young people, you see like this lavish lifestyle. Don't feed into that. Just keep focusing on your craft, get better, and worry about the client first. You know, like Instagram, Facebook, all that's cool for promotion. Don't get me wrong. It's a great. Those are great tools and free. But those are not the things that are gonna make you successful. For the most part, you know, some people, yeah, they got successful over it, but you know, you gotta be a better version of you every day. You gotta stay hungry. You gotta be willing to learn. I'm 33. I still watch Chris Bosio's videos. My boy over here, Ricardo the Barber. I watch all these videos every night. Sometimes my wife gets mad because we're trying to watch a movie and I'm over here trying to watch a tutorial. You know, you just gotta. Oh, here's a good motto. I use this a lot. Every time you do a haircut, make sure each and every single time after you do it, it's even better and better and better. You know, I live by that. It works. Look for flaws. Don't think you're perfect. You know, invest. Invest. Spend money to make money. A lot of barbers don't want to spend money. You with the one clipper, the one trim in your station, you need to invest. So yeah, the things are gonna help you early, and then it's gonna be a longevity thing. So it's gonna help you on the long term too. You know, go to shows. You know, I used to be that guy. Don't go to shows. That's whack. This and that, classic. Go to shows. I haven't been to many and a lot, you know, recently, but just do it. Go to shows. Go to events. Go out there, meet people. You know, you never know who you're gonna meet. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And yeah, that's about it right now.
All right, guys, so we just finished wrapping it up with Chef the Barber. Remember to always hashtag human first, a very special hashtag. When you hashtag it, you can hashtag us on Instagram. It will be transported to our website so the whole world can actually see your work and your photos. Thank you again.